Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene once again. What I did was we went ahead and did all our feathering as you see here, and I'm going to show you a trick here that I kind of started a little bit. We kind of have it curved inward, you know, to make it look like it's under the other feather. What you want to do is just cut those pretty deep where they meet, like that, and then just undercut it, you know, that they come out. Here's another one that I just did. What you do is you just cut it. Let me see if I can get this in here. Just cut it like that, and you're going to cut underneath the other feather, or a stop cut, and you're just going to follow that up just like that. See how that makes it look like it's one over the other? And you want to do all these the same because they all kind of go underneath the next feather. So we're going to do this like so. So, and then cut it up just like that. Okay? May as well just do them all here and show you what, so you know what it looks like. And you want that, you know, you want that to blend in here a little bit. Okay? And then this very end one, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it up since it's sticking out, just like so, and then just cut it just like that. Now I got to clean that up a little bit, and we'll go a little deeper. I'll cut that out, and I'll go back and smooth that all out. Okay, so that's roughly how that's done. Alright, so that's how you get your feathering. Alright, now what we're going to do here is the same thing. We're just going to put 3 lines, straight lines down. You're going to start with the top, just like we did over here. You're going to put 3 layers on, just like this, straight out. Just like it is here. It's straight out. Okay, there's no, I didn't put any turns at the end. We won't on this one, because this is just a decorative thing on the wall. The other thing I want to share with you is once you have all this feathering done, the eye. What I have is a 5 millimeter eye. If you're going to do eyes on a whole bird, you want to make sure that they match in size and you know, and the pupils are the same size. Okay, once you have that, you can take a pair of scissors and you want to cut off just about maybe 3/8 of an inch to an inch, 3/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch in length. Okay. Once you have that done, before that though, we need to put the hole in this this bird to make it fit. Now I started this hole, and I want to share it with you. If you don't have a drill, and I would not recommend using a drill because it can catch it if it's not sharp and pull some of the side out. So what I did was did a half turn with my knife, made the circle, and I made it smaller on purpose, and we can work our way out. It's the same thing with painting. I always start in the center and work my way out. But I started my half circle just like so. Okay, and then I turned it over upside down, and I did the other half circle just like so. Okay, all the way around, and then I just chipped it out. Just went around and did the cut out as far as I could, and just started working on it. And if you can't get the stuff out, you just make a couple of marks in the center, and then just crisscross them. It will come out. Okay, so I'm going to work on that offline. What you want to do is have this piece fit in there, that it's almost flush with the wood. Okay, and we're going to put a little plumber's putty around that. Well, I'll show you that in our next segment. All right, so you're going to finish off the tail, you're going to finish off the eye, and the other thing is I'm going to have you do is you're going to start sanding. See this block, or you can use an emery board like this. You just want to go over this lightly. Okay, you want to do each feather so that it's nice and flat, a nice flow to it. Okay, and take your time. It's okay if you go over it. You don't want to sand it too hard to get rid of that ridge. You want that to be definite, that you can see that. Okay, so You want to go along it, that's fine. That's why I try to cut as much off with a knife down here, like up here and stuff. In fact, I can do some here. So you don't have too much of a bump there. That it's kind of flowing right from the bottom of that feather to the end of the next feather. So there's not a hump or anything. So, okay, go back. You can do your tail. You can do sand all your stuff up after you're done. Don't forget to do the back, alright, of these feathers. And then cut out the eye until this thing fits in there, okay? Until it's almost flush. Until, you know, it's got to stick out just a tad because that bulge is going to be sticking out just a little bit, alright? So once you get that in there, I'll show you how to clip it and put it in. And then I'm going to show you with the plumber's putty how to make the eyelid for it. Okay, so you're going to need plumber's putty. That's not cheap. You can go to any hardware store and pick it up. I would assume that at a hardware store you can find in the plumbing department maybe a smaller part of that. That will last you forever once you have it. You know, it's a two-part mix that you're going to mix together and then put around that eye. Alright, so we'll be back.